What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Hitting the Field. For the last time, I am your host, Alex Funderburke. And this is obviously my last episode, and we're going to make it a great one. We got NBA, we got MLB, and we got a whole lot of goodbyes. Stay with us because Hitting the Field starts right now.
Things gon' change when I really hit the field. Undefeated champs, man, you know what's the deal. Tryna find a kid, I'm in the field doing drills. Boy, you just a sucker, you ain't never keep it real. 3 rings in my hand, I'm a warrior to the max. When I hang it up, they gon' have to give me plaques. Step up in the building and I only bring the facts. When I make a highlight, they gon' replay, run it back. Okay, always locked in, now I don't got time to lax. Saying he the best, he could take a lap. Batted 1,000 when you check the stats. Boy, is you ready? You ain't gotta ask.
The NBA playoffs are in full swing. The play-in tournament was around for the second season in its current format, and it was interesting, I guess. I don't know. Everyone has played game one of the first round as well. I'm now joined by Gadiel, Cliff, and Grant to break it all down. Cliff, I'm going to start with you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. This is my last time being here, so I'm just really excited.
For sure, and Gadiel, it's also your last time, so how are you feeling?
No, listen, I like the Lakers. I was home this weekend, so I had a fantastic time, and I'm ready to watch the playoffs. It's been a great first game of the first round. I'm excited.
Yeah, no,
I'm
and
sure you are.
Grant, if you mention your Celtics in your opening, I'm kicking you off air.
Well, first of all, this is not my last time here, but yes, the Celtics, what a game yesterday. I mean,
You had
Marcus
one
Smart,
job. You had
Jason
one job.
Tatum
You had
came
one
in
job.
clutch.
One job.
Clockwork.
We're going to talk about the Celtics, but not right now. I want to start off with the play-in. I don't love it. It exists, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Gadiel, what were your thoughts on the play-in?
Listen, you might not like it. I personally love the play-in. I think it's the coolest thing. Listen, you have these 8th and 9th seeds treating it like it's the NBA Finals. It's like the finals of just teams that are absolutely mid, and it's really fun to watch.
It's a mid-off.
These two teams are having a mid-off, and you saw some teams win games, and it was fun. Listen, Minnesota winning that game against Los Angeles, very fun to watch. The
NBA champions, Minnesota Timberwolves.
Playing champions.
Like it.
The Pelicans getting that win against the Clippers without Paul George. Big win, and then you see the Hawks, Trae Young, going into another city in the Midwest and being hated by all of their fans. I mean, it's fun to watch. I like the play-in. I'm a fan.
Okay, Grant, are you a fan of the play-in?
Really, no. I mean, 7, 8 seeds, they should be able to get in. I've never been a fan of it. I understand why they do it because they want to make it more competitive, more compelling, and more interesting to the fans.
See, I don't even think it's that. I think it's just a money grab.
That as well, yes.
But, Cliff, what are your thoughts on the play-in?
I enjoy it. Like, I agree with what Gadiel said. Like, this is a fun. We're seeing like 2 horrible teams coming out, battling out for like the lower seed spot, and just it's great. I like it.
It's dumb, but it's like fun at the same time. I think that's my takeaway on it. Gadiel, you're the only one that has a different answer, so I'm going to start with you first. What was your biggest surprise of the play-in?
I was shocked that the Cavs lost. I thought they were the better team than the Atlanta Hawks, and you just saw Trae Young go absolutely nuclear. He had a superstar moment. That's what the play-in gives you. It gives you these young players.
Yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Of course, against the Miami Heat. I mean, come on now. But no, it was a great moment for Trae Young, and it was really an impressive win. I thought that the Cavs with a healthy Jarrett Allen were the better team, and the Hawks won. I thought it was a little bit fluky of a win, but granted, they're playing against my Heat now, and I'm happy we have the Hawks instead of the Cavs.
No, for sure. If I was a Heat fan, I would also want the Cavs instead. But us three, the 3 remaining, we all have the same one. So, Cliff, I'm going to start with you. Tell me why the Clippers going home was your biggest shock of the play-in.
Well, I mean, every year these Clippers fans keep telling me that this is their year. They're going to win the championship. And every single year they choked. So I'm surprised that they lost because they were supposed to beat the Spurs. The Spurs had nobody to contend with Paul George. And unsurprisingly, they lost to the Pelicans because they didn't have Paul George. But at the end of the day, you're a contending team. Everyone expects you to be in the playoffs, not in the play-in tournament. You kept saying that this is your year, you're going to win the chip, and here you are yet again at home watching the playoffs.
Are we talking about the Lakers or the Clippers?
No, we're not talking about the Lakers,
Okay,
all right?
So, see, that's my point, is the Clippers, you're the pristine LA team now.
No, they're not.
It's not the Lakers.
They're not.
Sorry.
They're not.
You're supposed to be the
Lakers are
pristine LA team.
No, don't believe in them. It's the
You're
Lakers.
supposed to be
Mickey
the
Mouse
team in
Lakers.
LA.
It's not. We're the
They
pristine
have
team.
passed the Lakers.
We have 17 championships. Come on now.
And we have 17 as well, Celtics.
Your
Why
last
are you
one
here?
Why
We're not talking about that. No.
Your last one was a Mickey Mouse ring, and it
doesn't
does
matter.
not
It's
count.
still a ring.
It's still
Who has
Mickey Mouse
had-
ring, though.
outside of your Mickey Mouse ring, the Clippers have had more success in the last decade.
What's
yeah?
success to you? A championship?
No,
That's a bar.
Just overall success. The Clippers have had more success.
But
than
have
the
they
Lakers.
won the championship? That's the end
No,
goal of every
but
team.
the Clippers or the Lakers won it in a bubble. No one cares about it.
It's still,
Clippers,
I'm with
you can't miss the
I'm with Cliff.
playoffs when you're the team in LA now. I get it. The Lakers are a national brand. They have more fans. I'm not debating you there. You're supposed to be the team in LA. LeBron's washed. I don't care. Anthony Davis made of glass. And every supporting cast that man gets, it somehow turns on their fault.
He's washed?
No matter how many All-Stars they put around LeBron, when those All-Stars fail him, it's their fault. Grant, quickly, why was the Clippers most shocking to you?
Because they've been so competitive all season, even without their top two guys, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. They've been beating good teams all season. So the fact that New Orleans was able to come away on the road there, it kind of shocked me.
No, for sure. Now, I want to quickly get into the game ones that happened over the weekend. Can we just talk about Anthony Edwards, man? Like, who saw that coming? His playoff debut, 36 points, 6 assists, 2 blocks, a steal. Like, I still think it's going to be Grizzlies in 5. But do you think Minnesota can maybe push this to 6 or 7?
They can win a home game, probably in Game 3 or Game 4. They're a talented team. Again, Cat, Anthony Edwards, they're not to be taken lightly, but the Grizzlies, they're superior almost every way. They'll find a way and prevail and win this in 6.
For sure. Gadiel, what was your takeaway from Anthony Edwards going off?
I think Anthony Edwards, if he's able to match or outplay John Morant in maybe 2 more games in this series, I think the Timberwolves can win. I think their supporting casts are pretty equal. I'll probably take Cat over anyone on the Memphis Grizzlies right now, no disrespect to them. I think it's going to be one hell of a series. 2 teams that talk a lot of smack. The Grizzlies were stomping on the Timberwolves were stomping on logos after Game 1, so they've won 2 straight NBA Finals games according to them. And listen, it's going to be a really fun series. Anthony Edwards versus Ja, like that is going to be maybe a rivalry for years to come, which is one that we probably didn't anticipate. Probably thought Zion and Ja, but Anthony Edwards, man, he is next up.
All right, Cliff, what was your biggest who was your standout performer from this weekend?
It's Anthony Edwards. I mean, like, this guy's like, this is his playoff debut, and he came out there and just, like, not outplayed, but outperformed John Morant. Like, the Grizzlies are the 2nd seed in the West, and everyone kept talking about how they're going to be in the Western Conference Finals and just, like, outplay everyone. And here they are down 0-1. Of course, it's only, like, 1 game, yes, for sure, but the way they came out on the Grizzlies, they matched their energy and just, like, came at them with even more. And the Grizzlies didn't even respond to that. Like, again, it's 1 game only, but if they keep playing with this level of intensity, I mean, they could upset them.
For sure. And Grant, I want to get quickly, before we go to commercial, get everybody's best thing we saw. So very quickly, Grant, I'm going to start with you. We'll come down the line.
The best thing I saw this weekend was Kyrie Irving versus Jason Tatum. Now, Kyrie Irving put up 39 points, so he outplayed Tatum, but Tatum had the last laugh at the end due to that final possession because he made the game-winning layup thanks to Marcus Smart's great pass. So, again, Tatum also had 8 assists, 50% from the field, 31 points. He had a heck of a game.
Gadiel, what was the best thing you saw this weekend?
I don't love the team, but I do love Tyrese Maxey, and seeing him get 38 points on 21 shots against a really tough Raptors defense. Fun to watch. That kid has some magnetism to him. He's got the charisma every time he's on the floor. I'm a big fan. I root for him. I don't root for anybody else on the Sixers, but I root for Tyrese Maxey. Happy for him.
What do you mean you don't root for James Harden? I don't either. Cliff.
I would have to give it to Jordan Poole against the Nuggets. I mean, like, Steph Curry wasn't 100%, and Klay, like, he played decent, but, like, not the Klay that we know. So him stepping up and, like, knocking out all those threes, 30 points, like, I think he did pretty well.
And mine was Ja Morant versus Anthony Edwards. I mean, that 4th quarter with Ja floating, it seemed like, on that dunk, that was crazy, and Anthony Edwards going off. I think that series is going to, like Gadiel said, maybe spark an individual rivalry between those 2 guys because, man, they are so explosive, both of them.
They are.
And, like, if both of them
insane.
can start shooting more consistently, too,
rivalry right there.
NBA is in great hands. But that is all the time we have for the NBA segment. When we come back, unfortunately, we're going to be talking baseball.
Coming back! We're going to need to go away! Welcome to the HTF Hot Wings Challenge. One of you guys actually do hot sauce like regularly?
No.
No.
It's like the least black thing I do.
Oh, wow, okay.
I say Johnny goes first on this one.
I agree.
The Buccaneers are going to play the Washington football team.
That can't happen.
It will happen.
I'm terrified.
No, I really hate it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. No. You're wrong. If it wasn't for Kanye jumping up on stage and doing the, I'm gonna let you finish, but no one would know what it was.
Nitros, dump truck. And if you don't know what I'm talking about,
Why is nitro thick? I don't know how many squats I need to do to get up like something like that, but I will do it.
Oh! Oh my God!
Baseball, obvious reasons. Babe Ruth, if you want to go currently. I feel like that's just like a thing.
he jumped off the wall to catch the home run. We made it through all the way to the end. Thank you for joining us.
I'm never doing this again.
It was rough.
My Yankees just dropped 2 of 3 to the O's, so I kind of don't want to do this segment anymore. But here are Hannah, Joe, and Johnny to talk about the opening week of the MLB season. Hannah, Joe, I'm going to start with you. How are you doing?
I'm feeling great. I'm looking forward to talking about the Yankees today with you, Alex. I really am looking forward to it.
If we just focus on the Yankees pitching, I'll be happy. Johnny, how are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. I know that, you know, as a child, using a pool noodle at a party, I'm a better hitter than the New York Yankees. So
I'm glad we're on the
honestly,
same page here,
yeah.
Johnny. That's nice.
30 runs through 10 games out of the Yankees is bad. You just got shut out by Baltimore. That can't happen. But that leads us to our first topic, and that's the AL East. Johnny, what have you thought about the division as a whole? Because this was supposed to be one of the stronger divisions in baseball.
I've actually written 3 letters to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. asking him to adopt me as his son.
Right.
I love him.
Vladimir Guerrero III?
Yes. I will change my name to Vladimir Guerrero III. If he leads MLB in home runs, I'll do it for a day.
Okay.
Well, you were talking about how good the pitching is. So what is Garrett Cole?
Look, I'm going to give Garrett Cole gave up 2 home runs to Vladdy, and then he hit a third one later in that game.
Right.
The second home run was a perfect pitch. I have no idea how he hit that. That was in on his hands, 98 miles an hour. To have the bat speed to turn on that, like Garrett Cole did when Vladdy ripped a double, he just tipped his hat.
You know who Vlad Jr. does not have a hit off of in his career? Clayton Edward Kershaw. Officially better than Garrett Cole.
Hey,
Deserves more money.
but look, all I'm saying is Yankee pitching next game, Luis Severino, golden sombrero. He went 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. So
They still lost.
That's baseball. No, we won that game.
Wow.
That's baseball, folks. That's it.
That's baseball. Luis Severino, goated. Nestor Cortez, goated.
Yeah, well, talk about Nestor Cortez.
Oh, my God. My man, Nasty Nestor. An immaculate inning yesterday. For those that don't know, that's 9 pitches, 9 strikes, 3 Ks. Absolutely insane performance out of Nestor. 9.1 innings pitched, no runs, and a ton of strikeouts.
That cutter is looking phenomenal this season.
So like I was telling Jason pre-show, I think he's doing so well because he's so different. You don't see a pitcher like Nestor often. He doesn't throw fast. That fastball tops out at like 93, right?
Yeah.
That's giving him some credit.
And exactly. And he'll quick pitch you. He has a different release seemingly every pitch. Johnny, is that why he's having success?
I mean, I think it is. I mean, you see a guy, you know, if you don't throw 100, you have to have pinpoint command, you have to have a lot of movement, and you have to be a little, you know, funky disco fever guy.
Ooh.
I mean, look at the mustache.
That is a great explanation of Nestor Cortez.
I love that.
He is disco fever. He has the mustache of a legend, better than, Doug Eater.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was like,
I thought you were roasting our Doug.
I was like, what? No.
I was like, well, dang, all right.
I have been slandered.
Okay, moving on from the Yankees.
You're welcome.
Quickly, who wins the AL East in the end?
Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Blue Jays?
I feel like that's pretty obvious.
I also think the Blue Jays. I want to talk about the Angels now. They gave Corey Seager the Barry Bonds treatment. It doesn't happen often. They intentionally walked Corey Seager with the bases loaded. Hannah, what are your thoughts on that? Because watching that, I felt like Mike Trout. They cut to Mike Trout, and he was like visually realizing that the bases were loaded, and he was like,
"Oh, we just did that.
We just gave up a run on purpose."
I was reading the same expression on his face. And, you know, I'm still learning a lot about baseball, so maybe you can help educate me here, but the logic was not very clear on that to me. They got a run out of it, but then Angels still won the game.
You know, both runners also ended up scoring. I mean,
yeah.
Corey Seager is not. Corey Seager, love Corey Seager.
Love him.
So handsome, great hitter.
He is handsome.
No, but again, walking Corey Seager to give up a run it just doesn't make sense. But Joe Madden's done this before to Josh Hamilton, I think in 2007.
Yep.
Again, Angels won, so congrats, Joe Madden.
It
you.
worked.
So are they woke? Like, did they?
Joe Madden is
did-
woke.
was
Joe
that-
Madden is woke,
Was
yeah.
it a big brain move though, or was it stupid?
I think it was so small brain that it ended up being big brain.
Okay.
Yeah, like it was dumb, but it worked. Like he did the wrong thing and got the right outcome.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't intentional, but it worked out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what we're going with.
I get that treatment if it's like prime Miguel Cabrera, like maybe Mike Trout, maybe Ohtani, but not really. Like you just can't.
I would consider walking Mike Trout with the bases loaded.
Yeah,
He's very
like
good.
Mike Trout is pretty good at baseball, I hear. Joe Madden, bro. Like it works, so I guess I can't be mad
That's
at
the
you.
thing.
But
We
like,
can't even say
They
it's
won.
stupid.
But they did need 2 home runs from Shohei Ohtani to do that, though.
Shohei Ohtani.
my king.
What a guy.
Hannah, talk about Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani. Okay, so I said this on Girls on Deck, but I'm going to say it again. I feel like he's everything good about baseball. He's what every baseball player wants to be and what every baseball fan wants to see, which is a great pitcher and a great hitter. If he's not pitching well, he's hitting a home run. He hasn't hit a home run yet in the season. He's hit home run in spring training, so he's shown us that he can do it.
Hey,
but
I hate to tell you this. He's hit 3 this season.
Oh, sorry that I'm stupid. Anyway.
You're not stupid.
But
He
he,
hit
can,
2
he
the other
manages
night.
to get on base. He can get RBIs. I mean, it's what everyone wants to see. You know, he doesn't need a designated hitter.
He is one.
He is one.
Again,
And he's fast.
they changed the rule book for him.
Yeah.
Twice.
He has a rule named after him.
Shohei Ohtani has 2 rules for him. I mean, honestly, a unicorn. Love him. I want to grow up and be Shohei Ohtani.
And then get adopted by Vladdy.
Yes.
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 Okay.
That would be.
I think Garrett Cole's with you on that one.
I don't think
Probably.
Garrett Cole would be a terrible brother. He would be a terrible
Yeah,
brother.
he would.
Garrett Cole is a psychopath, so yeah.
He kind of also sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Yes, he does. Also, Garrett Cole, I didn't have time to talk about this last week because I wasn't on. Why are you blaming a 4-minute delay on your bad performance on opening day, dude? It was 4 minutes. I get it. Pitchers are meticulous. They are on a routine. But 4 minutes? Like, if you're the away team, you don't get to choose when you pitch.
You know who doesn't complain about 4-minute delays? Clayton Kershaw.
Johnny, can we talk about that, though? Perfect through 7.
Yeah.
It is a pitcher. I like what Jeff Passan said. If it's a no-hitter, take him out. He's thrown 1. This is a perfect game we are talking about.
Yeah.
So,
There's only been, what, 23?
Right.
yeah.
23.
23 perfect games?
Yes.
You don't pull him. I don't care if he's coming off an injury.
Listen,
he could have
Kershaw's-
had Tommy John yesterday.
Clayton
I'm not
Kershaw's
taking him
career
out.
was almost over, legitimately almost over. Clayton Kershaw is sitting with Austin Barnes. He's smiling in the dugout. If Clayton Kershaw showed any kind of emotion, he's Clayton Edward freaking Kershaw. If he wanted to be in that game, he's in that game. I don't care what happens. He would make Dave Roberts literally pick him up and take him off the field. If he wanted the perfect game that badly,
He would.
if it was that important to him, he would be in the game.
Okay.
He values October over that. You know, it's really hard, you know? Imagine being in a World Series. Alex hasn't experienced that since 09. I mean, come on.
Hey, Hannah Jo hasn't experienced it since
Whoa. Whoa.
07?
Whoa.
07?
Whoa. Hold on.
When they lost to the...
Pivot
on.
into like Jordan in the paint.
I'm really good on this, you know what I'm saying?
It was my birthday yesterday.
I do not care.
And guess who didn't answer the phone call?
Okay,
Alex Funderburke.
I was asleep
Anyway.
because I was throwing up after our baseball
Whoa, we
game.
don't need to talk about all that. Anyway. The Rockies didn't win yesterday,
They did not. The Yankees didn't
but
either.
they did win against the Dodgers.
They did. Again, shout out Rockies. Austin Barnes is still the Dodgers home run leader because the Rockies pitched really well. It's hard to pitch well in Coors Field. They did.
They did.
They outplayed the Dodgers in that series. Full congratulations to the Rockies. Congratulations to Chris Bryant. Congratulations to Connor Joe.
I love Connor.
She was over here telling me pre-show that the Rockies are winning the West.
Oh, whoa.
The Rockies.
Don't expose me like
The Rockies
this.
may not even win the West half of Coors
Listen,
Field.
I'm a faithful fan, all right? That's all I have to say about that.
Are they going to win 70 games, Johnny?
They might not even win 70 innings.
Exactly. All right. Well, that is all the time we have for baseball. When we get back, it's time to say goodbye.
Versus Giants. Why? Because I am a New York Giants fan and I want my first pick of the week to be my team. I see an upset for the New York Giants this Sunday. Bet your entire savings, and I'm telling you right now, they're gonna win. I don't care what you say. It's gonna happen.
have to go with the Raiders, I think, for this one. I don't see them losing.
Welcome back. It is now time for our primetime picks of the week, the best segment. I'm currently doing awful, standing at 16-10, Oklahoma State and Texas. I'm going Texas 35-27.
All right, Jeff, don't tell me your winner, but who is going to the Super Bowl?
The New England Patriots.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
God.
gosh.
And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
God.
The
Oh
NFL
my
is gonna
God.
the NFL is gonna make it happen.
Welcome back, everyone. Now is the time that we've all been looking forward to here at HTFN in the studio all day, all week, all year, to say goodbye to a few people. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around. It's going to be myself, Johnny, Austin, and then we will hear from our seniors, Cliff, Gadiel, and Alex. So I'm going to start with Gadiel while hopefully the prompter scrolls down and goes to my thing for Alex. Thank you so much. Okay, so Gadiel, I can't describe to you how much I think you are a diamond in the rough for us. We had no idea that you were even here. Maybe everyone else did, but I didn't. So to have you come in and just absolutely kill it, not only just kill it on air, but be really, really kind and encouraging and helpful to everyone off air, has been really great. And I think you're a huge asset to our program. I think that you have done more than you realize you really have, especially just for me. You've encouraged me a lot. I remember when I was auditioning to be the main show host, I texted you and I said, oh my gosh, you should be the main show host.
Oh, that's
and
all you.
That's what you said. That's exactly what he said. He said, no, that's all you. And hearing that from you, who I see as someone so credible, so smart, so good at communicating on air, meant a lot to me. So I really am so thankful for you and your presence in this program over these past 2 semesters. Cliff, I met you last year when I first joined the program. And ever since then, you have been so good at making everyone feel comfortable, wanted, at home. And so that's really meant a lot to me, especially because I was one of, I think, 3 girls to come in. So to have someone who I knew was established in the program be super open and helpful was great. And you've never changed. You've always been that same helpful guy, and you two actually were my first guests as the main show host, and I couldn't have asked for better. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it worked out great. But yeah, Cliff, I really do. I've appreciated your presence, and I will miss you. I'll miss both of you quite a lot. Alex Funderburke.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi. It's really difficult to put into words what I want to say to you because there really is a lot. But I can sum it all up to I admire you and I aspire to be like you in so many ways.
I'm not gonna cry.
I'll get a little more specific than that though. I admire your knowledge, your work ethic, your intelligence, your genuine nature, your honesty, and your wit. I aspire to be like you in the way that you are confident but not cocky, you're caring but not overbearing, and that you're willing to overcome any obstacle. I've learned so much from you, things that will make me a better host, but also a better person. Thank you for never treating me like I'm dumb when I have a silly question or say that
the Rockies are winning the West.
Yeah, or I have a bad take. But thank you for also roasting me when I desperately, desperately need to be roasted. Thank you for listening to me when I'm explaining something and for helping me figure out what I want to communicate to our audience. Thank you for giving me advice about life, for on-air stuff, and off-air stuff. You're the kind of friend that people want around because you make everything more fun. And you're the type of employee that everyone wants around for the same reason. And because, of course, you work hard and are smarter than usually everyone else in the room. I am still so honored that you saw something in me that I could carry on a legacy as genuinely iconic as yours. I'm so grateful to do that, and I'll keep doing my best at it. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Hannah. Joe?
Go ahead, Johnny and Austin.
All right.
So I'm going to start with Gadiel. You are fairly new. You just joined last year. The moment you walked into the meeting, like, I didn't know this existed till a year ago. We knew you were going to make big waves in HTFN. Everyone in leadership can tell you how sad and, like, that you aren't in this program for a longer time. We wanted you to do so many things. You are a great and talented person. You're a great human being. Everyone looks towards you for advice, friendship. You're just a great guy to be around. You know your sports. You always add great content. The program, it's sad to see you leave, but we know you're going to do great things with any future endeavor you pursue. We always know when you're on air, people are going to be smiling.
Yeah. Absolutely.
One of the best guys to do it by far. I just wish you nothing but the best moving forward. And again, I'm kind of pissed that you're leaving so soon. All right, Cliff.
Super senior.
You finally are graduating.
Finally say that. Oh, thank God.
Congratulations, my dude. Cliff, you are one of the oldest members of HTFN. You were here when the start, almost, I'm pretty sure. Cliff, you are a go-to host when it comes to basketball. I know that whenever we're talking basketball, you're just going to do nothing but add great content to a show, even though you're a Lakers fan. You've been already doing great things outside of HTFN through internships. I know that in your future endeavors, you're going to kill it at whatever you do. You are a great journalist, and I know you're going to just go far in this industry. I know that you are not going to have a problem finding a job once you graduate. Again, wish you nothing but the best, and also sad to see you leave. All right. Alex Funderburke.
What's up, Austin?
Funderburke. Alex, man, when I heard Alex's name for so long before I actually met and saw him, and what do you call it? At first, I was like, all right, Alex knows his stuff. Like, this man's taking over a main show. And every episode, I just became more and more surprised. When I go back and look at the semester that we were all on Zoom, he was adding great content then. Once we moved to studio, he even became a better host. Alex, time in and time out, breaks his bar. He has no ceiling. I know this man is already making moves, and he hasn't even walked yet. I'm just so happy for him. This man got shouted out by the president of UTEP. This man is the mayor of El Paso. He got flown out to El Paso to watch UTEP play. No one in HTF can say that, because you have definitely put HTF on the radar because of all the publicity you got, and we can only be so grateful. I'm very sad to see you leave. You've definitely improved the program to heights we didn't know we could achieve. You've also done a lot for the African American community with other African American hosts coming on board. Again, I know you're going to do great things in this industry, and I can't wait to see you achieve them. And now Johnny's turn.
All right. Gadiel. I remember the first time that we hung out outside the studio. It was Brass Tap. You were one of the 3 or 4 people that came out. I remember me and Austin talking afterwards, and the first thing I said was, I hate that Gadiel only has a year with us.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I ever said about you, because I knew it the second it happened. You have been one of the greatest people, greatest analysts, greatest clubhouse presences. that we've had in this program. I've been here for 3 years. I've seen a lot of people come through. You're special. You're not afraid to embarrass yourself.
Definitely not.
You're not afraid to be the butt of the joke. You're not afraid to make other people the butt of the joke. But your humility, your kindness, your attention to detail, your work ethic, you're here before a lot of people. You leave after a lot of people. That's noticed. We see that. And wherever you go, if you stay with 5 Reasons, if you go somewhere else, if you decide to do multiple things at once, you're not lucky to be there. They're lucky to have you.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are lucky to have you. We came very close to not having you at all at HTF during your time at this university. And I am beyond happy every day that I get to see you when we come in on Mondays. Giving you the IDs to get your highlights done in that media lab, it's a pleasure. Because I know that you are going to do the absolute best you can every day, no matter what's going on outside. You're going to give it 110%. There's not a lot of people I can say that about. So Gadiel, thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing us when you didn't have to. And whatever you do, you're going to kill it.
Thank you.
Cliff, our super senior. Our super senior.
Super duper.
You were one of the first rocks that I met at Hitting the Field. You are a mentor to us, as much as you don't like me using that term. We've talked a lot, especially recently, about our futures, right? And about the things that we've both been through. And it has been such a pleasure watching you grow and watching you get more confident and watching you land these positions, watching you land these internships, watching you get these interviews for these jobs that you wanted your entire life. And I know that anxiety is something that is present in us all. But man, Cliff, I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you. You've done great things. You're going to keep doing great things. Don't let yourself and don't let anybody else tell you anything different. Because, Cliff, you're the best of us. You're going to do great. Alex?
Taylor, I'm going to ask you to slide to the side so I can see Johnny.
Alex, I love you, man.
I love you too, Johnny.
I hate this.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I didn't know that you were going to ask me to write you recommendation letters. That you trusted me to help you get to where you want to go. That is a freaking honor. The things that you trusted me with for these last 2 years, the things that I've trusted you with, you've never come close to letting me down. You've never come close to even meeting my expectations. Everything you've done has been gold. When Jarrett and I were talking after one of our umpiring games, after spending 10 hours in the sun, when he said, I don't know if I can do HTF anymore. I don't know if I can be the host. I don't even know if I can show up anymore. And we knew that you were the right person to take it over. We knew that no amount of the world, of anything you've been through, everything you're going to go through, we knew that you were the one. And for these last 2 years, you have been the frickin' one, Alex. Mm-hmm. I know that there's some things that have gone on in the past few months with us. There's been some things that are going to go on in the next few months with us, but it doesn't even matter.
Nope.
Because no matter where you end up, it is an honor to have you. And there are some people out here who are very stupid. And I will say it to their face, and I have. There are some people who have told you things that are wrong and that they are making a mistake. They have made mistakes by not having you around. Because every day I walk in here, it is a freaking pleasure to have Alex Funderburke on set. It is a pleasure to have Alex Funderburke at lunch. It is a pleasure to even sit in the same room as you. It is an honor.
That's true.
Because Alex Funderburke, you are the man. You have been the man. Every conversation we've had has been amazing. And I know you're probably not going to cry.
I'm trying not to. I'm close.
And I know that you and I make a lot of jokes around situations we've had to try and hide those emotions, but I have already cried today, and I'm going to cry again.
For sure.
Take Me Out was a big step for me, and having you there almost every week for that whole year was a godsend. Having you on Main Show was a godsend. Watching you take this program to new heights is a godsend. I mean, Mayor of El Paso. And again, this is your last show. It's not the last you're going to hear from me. I know it's not the last I'm going to hear for you.
For sure.
The great thing about this program is you meet people who are friends for life. No matter where we are, I'm going to have you in my corner. And I'm going to be in yours.
Absolutely.
That's one of the best things about this. Congratulations, Alex.
Thank you, dog.
I'm proud of you.
Love you, dog.
Now we've got some senior videos we'd like to play for our seniors, and I would like you to watch them on your laptops.
Ooh. He stuck around, and now I got Gadiel joining me. But guys, I want to start with Gadiel here. What was one of your biggest takeaways from the preseason that just wrapped up?
I think my biggest takeaway is definitely the rookie quarterbacks. It's not typical that each of the first-round quarterbacks hit on their pick. And
Hi, I'm Dipsy. Welcome to the HTF vlog, number I don't know what.
8. Hi everyone, welcome back to Girls on Deck. I'm Hannah Jo Groves.
I'm Caleb Burge. I don't know, man. What the hell are we talking about? You would be shocked to see what I was wearing at 4 a.m. this morning, sleeping in my bed. I was wearing this! Okay. My God, it's comfortable.
Oh, it's part of that. I thought these were gloves that went separate.
No, they are gloves.
Teletubby doing.
This isn't a costume, it's a personality trait.
Good news for us is we've got some great guests to talk about it with Camden Mowry and Gadiel Cartagena.
I'm somewhat distraught at the fact that we have to talk about the Lakers again, that their season finally ended. We can just get good riddance to this team, but I guess we'll give them about 3 minutes of our time. So,
welcome back to HTF. I'm here with, on my right, we got Armand Sardoui. We're rocking that Seattle KD jersey.
Throwback, right?
Wonder where you got it. And we got Crystal Tisme over here on my right, and we got John Whitley on my left, and Cliff Tumetel rocking the Kobe. How y'all doing today?
Good.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Cliff, you're a Lakers guy too. What do you think about AD and LeBron teaming up?
I think it's gonna be great. You know, the pick and roll is gonna be really deadly for them. It's gonna be really hard, tough cover for it. I mean, you can put A.V. Bradley and like Danny Green on the corner over there to shoot, and then just that pick and roll. It's gonna be hard to stop.
This is for Potent Potables for 20. How many MCU movies are there?
Currently, right?
Currently, as of today.
Oh my God.
Or you guys can defer to the other team and make them answer first.
No.
15 seconds.
26. What is 26?
Correct!
Wow.
That's how we do it!
Wow.
Correct! That's it, baby! 26 MC movies, including
the future is like it's like playoff now. I mean, playoff now, championship now. Like this team is tailored to what James Harden wants. Like he loves passing it out to the 3-pointers, and now you add someone like Embiid underneath it. Like they can run a pick and roll with them. Embiid can just cut to the basket or stretch open for the 3, and James Harden can just like cut into the basket, which is something we've been seeing throughout his time as a player there at any team. And now
I'm joined by Cliff Tumetel and Gadiel Cartagena, who are going to tell me their top 3 favorite rookies. Cliff, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling fantastic, Hannah. I'm so excited to be here once again.
Oh, good. I'm glad to have you here.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you here. And on my left, I'm joined by Alex Funderburke. Sorry. Alex, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Great to have you here.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Hitting the Field. I'm back again this week. I'll be your host, Alex Funderburke. We have a great show for you today. Kennedy Collins, Jared Kappelman, and John Alfano join us.
It's before game day now.
Before game day? That makes no sense.
Uh-huh. What is up? On March 11th, I made a promise and I fulfilled that promise. This is my show now, Before Game Day with Alex Funderburke.
All right, we're at the airport.
Getting ready to go.
I'm so sad. This was so fun.
El Paso, I do not ever want to leave you again.
We'll be back.
No, we're going to be back.
We will be back for sure.
Thank you, everyone, for being on with me today. This was so much fun. And also, thank you to everyone watching. This Black History Month has been an interesting one, to say the least. It began with Brian Flores suing the NFL, and then we probably had the blackest Super Bowl halftime show we've ever had. It was incredible. I'm in a banana suit. For the first half of the rant, I got to explain why I'm in this suit. The Yankees lost to Boston in the wild card game, and I told Johnny if my boys lose, I'd come on the show in this. The fact that they both still have their job is bananas. The Yankees. Malcolm Butler.
Got me.
Correct. You have it here. The final winner, Alex Funderburke, Mayor of El Paso. How are you feeling?
King me. Grant, I love you, dog.
Love you too.
That was fun.
Good
That
game.
was fun. Nadia, we're going to the Nets Magic game. Let's go. That was fun. Nadia, we're going to the Nets Magic game.
Oh.
Let's go. Who's first? Who gets to go first?
Ooh, it's me.
Gadiel, go.
All right, impromptu. So I'm gonna try not to cry right now because Johnny made me surprisingly emotional during his spiel. But I joined HTF. I had no idea what it was gonna be at all. I literally was like, you know what? Let's just see. I have nothing to do. I don't really have that many close friends at UCF.
It's okay.
Let it flow.
So I was like, you know what?
Okay.
I like to talk sports. Let's see if I can find something there. So I showed up. I knew Jeremy Taché was the one that told me to come over here. I saw Jeff. I was like, ooh, familiar face. Very cool. And I kind of met the family. Like, I love all you guys. It's been really, really fun. Only 1 year. I'm trying not to cry that hard right now. But it's really been a blast. I've loved talking with every single one of you. I look up to a lot of you guys. You may know it, you may not. I don't know. And yeah, I don't want to hold anyone too long. I'll probably give a longer spiel during the award show, but I've really enjoyed my time being with you guys. It's been really, really fun. It's been a blast.
Go ahead, Cliff.
Wow, I can't top that. That's just, when I first got to HTF, I didn't really know where I was going with sports journalism. I just wasn't really confident in my skills in, talking in front of a camera, writing anything at all. So when I got to HTF, I really found a family here too. Just like what Gadiel said. I found people who believe in me, who see, like I can do this. And it's really helped me grow as not just a journalist, but as a person. And what's even great about this program is just like every single one of y'all, I've learned so much from you. And I love all of y'all. It's such a pleasure seeing all of you grow into just incredible people. And I am truly honored to be your friend, your brother in all of this. I am so happy that I've met all of you throughout my journey here at UCF. And I just want to say, thank you, all of you. Here, and of course those who have graduated, who are watching this. Thank you so much for believing in me. And I wish all of you nothing but the best. Whether you're going into the sporting world or whatever you want to go to, just letting you know that, just like what Johnny said to Alex, I'm in your corner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you all the way. You know where to contact me. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll forever be grateful for everything that you've done.
Thank you, Cliff. All right, Alex.
Oh, man. What a 2 years it has been. I can't believe this is actually all over. Like I said in my intro, this is the last time I will host this show. I'm turning over the keys, and before I get into my goodbye, I want to turn over the pickaxe from our Halloween show. I'm passing the pickaxe to Hannah. You are now the leader of this show.
Picks up.
Hannah Jo is absolutely going to kill it. She was 100% the right person for this job. But what a 2 years it has been. The memories I've made here, the friendships I've made here. Like, dude, we went to freaking El Paso. Like, we went to El Paso because of this show right here. I want to thank Jarrett for letting this inexperienced new kid host the main show last spring. Look what it led to, dog. What we've, and I say we because this isn't just me as much as Johnny likes to say it, is what we've done here is insane. The growth of this program has been so much fun to see. I want to thank everybody who has ever been in the studio helping put this show on. Johnny, Austin, Taylor, Johan, Kayla, Kelly, Tyler, Riley, Camden, Luca, Jason, and everybody else. Thank you. Without you all, I can't get up here and say insanely dumb things every week.
Insanely.
Very.
Thank you for your friendship. We've literally created a family here, and I hope it's something that holds up through the test of time. I'm going to miss walking into the studio every Monday and every Thursday morning, dapping everyone up before clowning whoever's team sucked that past weekend. The moments that mean the most to me aren't the ones when I'm right here talking to a camera. They're the moments we've shared in the studio before and after shows, just having fun. I'll miss the lunches afterwards. I'll miss you all. I'm really, really, really gonna miss this. Yeah, so for the final time, that's our show. Peace.
Things gon' change when I really hit the field. Undefeated chance, man, you know what's the deal. Tryna find a kid, I'm in the field doing drills. Boy, you just a sucker, you ain't never keep it real. 3 rings in my hand, I'm a warrior to the max. When I hang it up, they gon' have to give me plaques. Step up in the building and I only bring the facts. When I make a highlight, they gon' replay, run it back. Okay, always locked in, now I don't got time to lax. Saying he the best, he could